Hello students, welcome back. Let's solve the next set of questions from electricity chapter. The first question is, name a device that helps to maintain a potential difference across a conductor. Second, what's meant by saying that the potential difference between 2 points is 1 volt. Third is, how much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through a 6-volt battery. Alright, so let's solve the first question. The answer to this question is, the simplest way to maintain a potential difference between the two ends of a conductor is to connect the conductor between the terminals of a cell or a battery. Now, due to the chemical reactions going on inside the cell or a battery, the potential difference is maintained across its terminals, and this potential difference drives the current in the circuit in which the cell or the battery is connected. When the metal wire has not been connected to a source of electricity like a cell or a battery, then the electrons present in it move at random in all the directions between the atoms of the metal, as shown in this figure. Here you can see the electrons are moving randomly. But when a source of electricity like a cell or a battery is connected between the ends of the metal wire, a potential difference or a pressure difference is created across the ends of the wire, and it is because of this pressure difference the electrons start drifting towards the positive terminal of the battery, and this flow of electrons constitute the current in the wire. So this is the answer to the first question. Now let's solve the second one. So the next question is, what is meant by saying that the potential difference between 2 points is 1 volt? So let's understand this using this diagram. Now in this diagram, let's say that this is point A and this is point B, and we need to move a certain amount of positive charge from point A to point B. Now if we have to move a certain amount of charge Q from point A to point B, we have to do some work. So how much work we have to do to move this much amount of charge from point A to point B will be determined by the potential difference between these 2 points. We know that the potential difference V is given by work done by charge. That is, the SI unit of work done is joule and the SI unit of charge is coulomb. So it is joules per coulomb, that is volt. Joules per coulomb is known as volt. So we write here volt is equal to joules per coulomb. Okay, so now if the potential difference between 2 points is 1 volt, that means I write here 1 volt is 1 joule by 1 coulomb. So if we say that the potential difference between 2 points is 1 volt, it means that 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to another. So we can say that if 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to another, then the potential difference between these 2 points is 1 volt. Understanding this from this diagram, that if a work of 1 joule is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one end X to the other end Y, then the potential difference across the ends X and Y of this terminal is 1 volt. So we can define it as the potential difference between 2 points is said to be 1 volt if 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to the other. So this is the meaning of this statement. Let's go to the next question. The third question is, how much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through a 6-volt battery? So let's write down what all are given. The potential difference given here is 6 volt and the charge given here Q is 1 coulomb. Now we know that the potential difference is given by volt is equal to work done by charge. Now we can write work done as energy by charge. Now we know that energy is the capacity of the body to do work. So we can rewrite this equation as potential difference is equal to energy by charge. Now energy will be equal to potential difference multiplied by the charge. Now the potential difference here given is 6 volt. Charge that is to be passed is 1 coulomb. The energy required is 6 joule. So the answer is energy required is 6 joules. So this is your answer. I hope you have understood the solutions to this question. If this video was helpful to you, please like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Please watch the playlist containing the solved physics questions and numericals from the previous year's board exams. I've shared the link of the playlist in the description box. It will be very helpful to you while preparing for your exams.